about why I ignore the trolls. But this guy, Jamie, is very, very creepy. He's a creepy individual. So I moved into this place over here, doing something I've always wanted to do. And our products have been selling quite nicely. We've been doing quite well. We've established some new contracts, and we're just working on what we do over here. But this guy has been messaging our Crystal Edge site like crazy. This is all from him. And I told you he's obsessed with me. He's obsessed with my company. He's obsessed with everything that we do. He's a very weird individual. This is some of this I wanted today because I haven't had time to go in to my Crystal Ridge site because I want to do some updating in here, and I haven't had time. I wasn't on here for at least about, I say, 2 weeks. I haven't been in here because I've been working on some other stuff, and it's just bombarded with these creepy messages, and we know it's him because he has a certain way of writing things and how he spells things out. But this is how creepy this guy is. This guy has been contacting me. I didn't even know these messages were in here because I said this is my first time coming onto the site to do some updating. And this is the creepiness, the stuff he sends us. Just weird stuff. This is what he does. He tries to pose as if he's a customer requesting money back, stuff like that. This is the creepy stuff he does. He's a really weird, disturbed individual. There's something wrong with him. I told you, I can be in here talking about something completely different, working on other things, don't pay him any mind. And I guess his feelings got hurt because I'm not paying him any mind. I'm not giving him any attention. That's creepy, man. Are you in love with me or something? Because that's weird. That's weird that I have 34 messages from this guy in my account of him crying. He constantly just cries all the time. I'm just coming here to check my account. We didn't even know this was even in here until I came in here to do the updates. Look at this. I'm going to show you. So he even came in and sent me a message personally from him. He is really weird. This guy is obsessed with me. I don't think he might be in love with me. Look at that. There's Crow right there sending messages in. This is all Crow. Crow with multiple addresses, email addresses, and stuff like that comes in and sends me these weird messages. So he gets on camera on his YouTube channel and he acts a different way, and then he contacts me with creepy stuff. And I mean weird stuff. One time, I remember when I moved to the apartment, he, right in the message board, we got to write in the message, we recorded it, where he was constantly asking me where my address was. I told you, guys in love with me. He's obsessed with me. Look at all this in here. He's weird. This is the reason why I wouldn't even dare give this guy my credit card information, any kind of information. I really wouldn't have him have it at the end of the day. He is very, very, very unstable. There's something wrong with him. Okay, just want to show you this real quick because, like I said, if it was like 2 or 3, I would have deleted it and moved on. But 34 messages, Jamie, you have some problems. I do think that throughout your entire day that my name has to come up at least 20, 30 times, easy. And you probably mumble my name in your sleep. You're obsessed with my products. You're obsessed with my company. You're obsessed with everything that I do. I guess he has this determination to try to destroy me at the end of the day. You know what happened to Moby Dick, right? The fellow who basically proceeded to go mad and pursue the great white whale. It killed him in the end. You keep it up, you're going to end up in that road because, man, you're obsessed with this. What are you going to do? Put a rope up somewhere and hang yourself because you basically, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say to you. But you need to get some help. You need help, man. You need to see a doctor, psychiatrist. I don't know. You need God. You need something at the end of the day. You're weird. And contacted me with 34 messages. You know what happens to these messages? We don't read this stuff. You just delete it. I just haven't been in the account in a while over here because I've been working on some other stuff. So let me get this straight. While I'm developing new technology for 2024 and we're getting ready to usher in the new era with our new tech, this is what you do? You don't have a business at the end of the day. If you got time in your day to send this mess all day, you don't have any time at all. You don't have anything at all going on. He's a weird dude, a very weird dude. Look, remember I called the train Charlie because I call the train. It comes bike in here called Charlie the train. Look, he's been listening. I know he's in my room in here listening, watching my messages, biting your bottom lip, upset and angry. This is a person that shows jealousy. Well, it's sad. He needs God. He does. He needs people to pray for him at the end of the day. He's a sad individual. 34 messages. And he sent messages September. Let me see. We got our dates here. We got September the 20th. Let's go way to the top where he started off with these messages at. Whew, man. Oh, he sent them this morning too. He sent them at 7:31, 7:10. Gee, these are just back to back to back. These are pretty much all back. He sent them through Saturday. September the 23rd, the 22nd, 22nd again, 20. Gee whiz. You know, this is sad, man, because your customers look like people who bought paint from a lunatic because you're constantly bombarding my accounts crying. Instead of sitting there, and I can't explain this enough, and I'm really tired of saying it, instead of crying and whining about me at the end of the day, how about you make a better product? How about you do that? How about you take all this negative nonsense and make a better product? Because this doesn't bother me at the end of the day. It just shows me at the end of the day how disturbed and how obsessed you are. This stuff doesn't bother me. I'm a grown man at the end. I'm 56 years old. Why in the world I sit there and cry in the corner because somebody makes I don't bother me at all. I know who I am at the end of the day, so this doesn't faze me. That's like a 3-year-old walking up to me and saying I'm a duty head and I'm going to break down and cry in the corner. No, I'm a grown man. You, on the other hand, you're a child. Because it's sad that you sent messages like this to my account. That is really sad. Look at this. Crow, you need help. You do. And meanwhile, I would strongly advise, and like I told you, what did I tell y'all people when I sat there and made that statement that he can't stand it, or neither one or both of them can't stand it, when I tell the customers to make sure the product is tested before you buy it. Make sure they can show proof. They don't want the customers to know that kind of information because then they can just bamboozle you with anything. They don't want you to know that. Or see if they have tests with the product doesn't match regular house paint. Stuff you should be looking into before you buy a product, you know? So they don't want you to know that. And they get angry at me because I gave you that information. I arm customers with that information. All right, well, we're not going to go too much with this. I'm pretty sure y'all have things to do. I have things to do, and I'm pretty sure Jamie's in here watching this. You're a creepy, creepy dude, and you are definitely in love and obsessed with me. 34 messages. I haven't been in this count in a while because, like I said, I've been working on some things around here, some other projects so on. And I came in here to update our phone number in here for this count and the other count, and poof, I pop up and see 34 messages, and Jamie's Crow right up there crying and whining as usual. Okay, well, that's going to hurt you at the end of the day. Wait till you see what come up in 2024. Oh, I forgot. We got things. No, we're not getting into all that. We're not getting into We got things we got to do. We don't have time for this joke at the end of the day. Let him cry. Let him be the baby that he is. Do you need a binky or a pacifier? Maybe your diaper change? Because you're a grown man at the end of the day and you're contacting another grown man with weird messages. And that makes you along the line of a stalker. That's how the police see it. The detectives unit where we filed a claim against Jamie for stalking us. So yeah, they see it creepy that he takes my head and he puts it on puppets. That's not normal. Something wrong with you. And I would advise for people, if you see this gentleman at the end of the day, and I try to be respectful by calling you a gentleman because you're not a gentleman at all, I would advise people not to do business with you, because if you're going to show this kind of behavior toward me, God forbid if you get mad at one of your customers, you'll have the same reaction toward them. You're unstable. You should not be doing business at all whatsoever. I'm going to take all these messages from you and I'm going to forward it to the detectives unit that's assigned to your case. We filed charges against Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, this YouTuber, for basically posting my address without my permission and trying to put my life and those who lived in the building at danger. Mind you, the building also too, people on that particular complex is also following charges against Jamie because he did something he shouldn't have did to begin with. So I will be sending all this information. I have a detective that's actually working on the case. I will be forwarding this over to him. Mind you, we filed stalking charges against him. So yeah. All right, people. Enjoy your day. I'm going to get back to work. And Jamie, you need to seek and find God or get some kind of help at the end of the day because you are not all there. I'm flattered that you're in love with me. I'm, hey. But other than that, I don't go that way. And, I'm seeing somebody already. So with that being said, okay.